This has got to be one of my favorite books. This book will get you right all the time. It's called Humility, the Beauty of Holiness by Andrew Murray, and it gets me together every single time I read it. At one point, I was doing really good and I was reading it about once a year. I slowed down a little bit since, but I need to get back to reading this once a year because this really helps you stop being so selfish. This book will check you. It will check your pride. It will just get you from being so self-centered, because that's something that we always fall into. It's kind of like autopilot. We're always thinking about what we want first. We're thinking about our needs and do we have what we want, and just being very selfish. It's messed up, worn out, highlighted up and down, but I love this book. You see how small this is? It's a very easy read. You can probably read this in a day or two, but really, you probably can't read it that fast because there's a lot of times where you have to pause and just like really take it in and think about what you just read. It's not like a workbook or nothing, but you'd be like, dang, I be doing that. I'm telling you, like, as being out here in this world, if you don't want to fall into the same traps everybody else is falling into, if you want to stay sane, if you want to stay right, if you want to stay on the right path, you have to check yourself. You have to check your flesh at any chance that you can get, because your flesh will get out of control and you will start doing stuff that you don't know why you did it. You don't know what led you to that decision. You be like, dang, why did I do that? You don't check yourself enough. We as Christians have to make sure that we're fasting regularly. We're checking ourselves. We're reading the Bible. We're examining our hearts. And this really helps you examine your heart, because if not, you will be part of the wild, wild west that's outside. And life is not scary, but I realize that when things happen in life, like trauma or someone tries to do something and hurt you, if you do not get yourself together, you will go off the deep end. Meaning you will start doing wild, crazy stuff. I want to stay humble. I don't want to be full of pride. I don't want to be full of rage and anger. I don't want to be full of bitterness. I don't want to be full of none of that stuff. I want to continue to have a heart full of love. I want to continue to stay humble, and I want to stay focused on God. So I'm just sharing a book recommendation. You're welcome.